this is working. Okay guys, I'm back. Something went wrong in the midway between Leo's reading. I'm so sorry. You guys, this is going to be split between two different videos. We are now on the outside influences. Please refer to video 1 to get the first half of your reading. I'm so terribly sorry, Leos. For some reason, my computer's being really glitchy. So, hey Jillian, hey Natalie. Okay, good. You guys have found me. Good, good, good. All right, so let's get into the outside influences. I'm really sorry about this. I want to get this done. So, hi Vivian, how are you? It's my day is a little bit weird right now. All right, so the first outside influence is the Six of Swords. Okay, again, air energy, a little bit of confusion, a little bit of, sometimes this can mean like moving on to newer things, challenges and changes, things like that. I kind of think that this sort of is also kind of supplying a little bit of the challenges that we face throughout the month with this Seven of Swords. We're trying to get sort of mastery around it. There might be a lot of things that come up in the month of September that maybe we kind of have, I don't want to say conflict with, but we might have to rethink, or, you know, other people's opinions, other people's perceptions, what other people's, you know, needs are, their desires, their thoughts on us or our behavior, that sort of a thing. I feel like that's kind of the Six of Swords energy. It's not of us, it's around us. It could be the teachings of others that we've adopted, or that, you know, that should energy that we get as human beings, not just a Leo thing, but like as human beings, we get caught in the idea of what I should do versus what I want to do or what I would like to do, kind of thing. I feel like that's this energy. I think that this energy, the funny thing is as I'm looking at it and I'm looking at that Seven of Swords, I really feel like, and especially with that tower up in the spirit space, that this is a transitory period for Leo, and it's much needed. Right? That tower card in the spirit space says that your spirit wants you to rearrange this stuff. Your spirit wants you to be challenged by this stuff. It wants to kind of dismantle something in your space that you maybe have been aware is not quite right for some time. This Six of Swords is that kind of energy coming in to kind of give you that extra push, or that, you know, it creates the kind of the perfect situation where you have to be challenged to kind of step forward into the Seven of Swords, make the choices, and move towards a position of clarity. Even if you maybe don't feel as though you fully have the answer. Does that make sense? But you have to dedicate yourself to something so that you can kind of move forward. Where it's going to challenge you with this, you know, confusion underneath in the foundation, coming maybe stemming from situations of the past. It's going to prompt us to kind of dig deeper, you know, dig deeper to this center core, this vulnerability that I was saying I felt like here. We're going to have to heal that and bring that forward, and trust in that and believe and rely really ultimately on ourselves and our own higher self to bring us through whatever it is that we might be dealing with. The Six of Swords, to me, I will say this, it feels more annoying than anything. The energy on it, it doesn't feel like, how do I want to say this? The tower is significant, right? But I feel like it's in the spirit space, which says to me that this rearrange that's happening, or this, like, you know, shift that's about to take place, if you're not already in it, if it's going on, or coming to you in the month of September, it's a shift that you're in line with, whether you realize it or not. And that's the part where the Six of Swords feels to me more like an annoying energy. It's like these kind of, maybe this is pesky people and their thoughts of how you should handle your life, but they are forcing you, kind of their perceptions of things, their thoughts on things, whatever, is forcing you to kind of be like, no, I need to make this decision. I need to go inward. I need to trust myself. I need to find these answers for myself. Whether they're right or wrong, I will live with the ramifications. It's got that vibe to it. So let's look at this other card. Okay, so this is the Nine of Cups. This is a beautiful card, right? This is all about personal completion, emotional completion. So to me, this is a nice kind of buffer to this Seven of Cups that might be underpinning Leo's kind of maybe self-doubt, if there is any self-doubt, or emotional fear going on, confusion going on. This Nine of Cups to me speaks to this idea that there is something kind of blessed, something exciting, something abundant, some sort of kind of opportunity that's out there coming to you too, even amidst the kind of confusion that the Six of Swords presents, right? So there will be high points throughout the month too, where we need to kind of stay focused on the original goal, and that original goal is kind of to move ourselves out of whatever is not presenting itself in a clear and concise, beneficial manner towards dismantling that and getting to something that does. That something that does exists in this Nine of Cups, right? So there's going to be glimpses, opportunities, little sort of successes throughout the month of September that will show us like why we're doing what we're doing, why we're being challenged in the way that we're being challenged. What I really believe with these two sevens and the Tower in the center for Leo is like we need to look at the challenge as exciting. We need to embrace the challenge as an opportunity to grow, as an opportunity to sort of have what we want, create what we want, move away from confusion and indecision and towards a more clearer vision of sort of what we deserve, right? And that brings me back to this one vibration of this dreaming card. Where are our dreams? Where are our desires? What is it that we really want? What is truly going to heal us, Leo? You know, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from these cards. Does this feel like the most like easygoing month? No, not necessarily, but it also doesn't feel like the worst month either. I feel like we're really moving ourselves towards something that needed to be taken care of or done for a while now, and we've known it, and now is maybe the time where we have enough downtime that it's time to deal with these things, right? September's finally the day to kind of clock in and go to work, so to speak. All right, so this next card is the potential outcomes card, and what I mean by this is sort of where things are headed potentially, barring that nothing major changes. So if this card is super negative or something we don't want to see happen, it's not set in stone. We can make choices and changes to affect the outcome so that we don't have to see this card come to pass. We have enough time to do that, right, throughout the month. But if this card is good, we can take heart in the fact that we're naturally heading towards this progression and that, things will fall into place, and this is where we'll end out at the end of the month. So let's see what this is. So this is beautiful. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So this to me is a very grounded, slow-moving energy, like right out of the gate. The Knight of Pentacles is probably one of the slowest cards in the deck. But I will say this, Knights to me are noble. They are to be counted on. They are reliable, right? The energy is not, to me, if anything, all of this confusion that we see in the sevens and the kind of chaos of the Tower, I feel like by month's end, we've got a grasp on it. We're in control of it. We're grounded in it. We have a sense of sort of self. To me, I feel like that is sort of what this Knight of Pentacles represents. We're gonna feel like things are back on track to a certain degree. Are we gonna be able to move quickly into October? Not necessarily, but the steps that we take will be well thought out. They will be planned. They will be, logical, beneficial, right? Because I get beneficial from this. The Knight of Pentacles does not make hasty decisions. He doesn't. He's also sort of like, there's an honor with the Knights that I love. You know, the Knights to me they always do the right things for the right reasons. And then the Knight of Pentacles, being an Earth element Knight, he's totally that dude, right? He's the one that he's gonna do the best possible job that he knows how, right? He may not be the fastest at his job, but he's thinking it through. He's planning it step by step. He's crossing all I's and dotting all I's and crossing all T's kind of thing. And so that's sort of where I feel like we might end up at the end of the month, is in this place of feeling secure, stable, maybe a little bit like unwilling to move in a certain direction, or wanting to, not very desirous of wanting to take on any new challenges, because whatever this Tower thing is, maybe the disruption of that has brought us to this place where we need to kind of plant our 4 feet of our horse deep into the dirt kind of thing, because that's definitely a Knight of Pentacles energy. But I think that it's a self-assured place and a good starting off point for October and whatever you're about to create. Pentacles has to do with the creation of material wealth too. So, and Knights are extremely dedicated in that regard, right? I mean, not in material wealth, but they're dedicated to whatever it is that they do. They live a life of sort of servitude. So to me, I kind of think that wherever we're at the end of September, we've kind of got goals set in place. We're willing to put in the work. We're willing to work towards them. They are going to be for our benefit. So I think that any sort of confusion, indecision, that sort of stuff that we're dealing with maybe in the early part and throughout September, don't let that get in the way. Don't let that, like ease into it, challenge yourself, take in these Nine of Cups moments that, are fulfilling and joyous, and understand that you're working towards something bigger and better, right? That's where this Knight of Pentacles comes in later in the end of the month, is like we can actually sort of formulate the plan and begin to take first steps towards it. And we'll see what's going on for you guys in October. But I think that right now, anything that might be bugging you, or, stuff that needs to be kind of cleared out, is September's the month to do that, guys. It's going to bring about a healing, and it's going to set you guys up to be in a sort of rather firm position for the creation of maybe what you truly desire, and then begin to start working towards that. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. I'm sorry that the video dropped and this is going to be in 2 parts, but hopefully you guys understand. Thank you for being patient. Yesterday, Aries turned into 4 videos. I had to delete 2 of them because it was just crazy. I don't know what's going on with my internet, but now it doesn't appear to be my internet. Who knows? All right, Leo, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful September. I think that it will be transformative, to say the very least. Please roll with those transformations, trust them, and know that you've got this. I will see you guys soon. Please give this video a like, a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, a share, a subscribe, share it with your other Leo friends. Tell them there's 2 parts. It's like a Star Wars trilogy without the 3rd one. And I will talk to you guys later. And thanks again for tuning in. All right. You're welcome, Jillian. Have a good day, you guys. All right. Bye-bye.